Morning vegan food explorers, it's the morning, so it's time for a review of my favourite vegan breakfast cereal, Coco Shreddies. Let's get into the video. Please don't forget to subscribe as it really helps the channel, and also we'll have loads of content coming up this January. Right, so these are made by Nestle and I really rate them. They make regular Shreddies, but these are the cocoa one, which basically means they're Shreddies with chocolate, which we love. And of course, chocolate is vegan. What I love most about these is that their retail price is £3.50, I think, for 750 grams, but almost all the time they're on offer. And at the moment you can get them in Asda and also Lidl for under £2, which is crazy good for almost a kilo of cereal. The biggest reason I love them is, number one, they're vegan. And yes, chocolate is vegan, doesn't have any milk or anything like that in, which is great. And then secondly, they are whole grain. What is whole grain, I hear you say? So they got this little icon here, which I think is actually a little bit confusing, but basically whole grain, the grain is made of kind of 3 bits, and when it's refined, they strip away, so you're just left with this starchy center normally, and that does still have actually vitamins in, so it's not so bad. But whole grain means you get the core, which has tons of vitamins. It has loads, and then it has the bran layer, which is full of fiber as well. So actually there is still fiber on this starchy center, but you do miss out on a lot of fiber and a lot of vitamins if it's not whole grain. And they do that for various reasons. Mainly it has longer shelf life and bits like that. So if you can get whole grain, that's awesome, as especially if you're vegan, you've got to get your vitamins in. Well, actually, if you're not vegan, you've got to get your vitamins in, but whole grain is a great way to do that. Yeah, vitamins and minerals, actually, tons of them. So yeah, I love the back here. It says take on the day. I think that's great. So yeah, let's get into the ingredients. So we've already covered wheat, whole grain wheat, and what is great is actually it is loads of whole grain wheat. So not back in the day you'd have sugar number one, but now wheat is number one, and your sugar is second, but that's not so bad, and we'll get into the details of that in a second. It's got some invert sugar syrup, so basically sweetener, but natural sweetener, that's fine. Then you've got your cocoa powder, molasses, that's nice, natural flavouring, don't know what that is. And then you've got some vitamins and minerals added as well. So let's do, so per 40 gram serving, I always get confused whether that includes milk, because sometimes they do it like this is a serving with milk, but I don't think it is. No, it's not. So basically, if you have, let's do per 40 grams, that's 148 calories. Basically no fat, tons of carbohydrates, just pure carbohydrate, and then fiber 3.7 grams, that is really decent, and then protein 3.7 grams, that is really great, and that's without any plant milk as well. Then it's also been enriched with these minerals, which is great as well. So 40 grams, I mean, I have 100 grams, but let's do for a potentially more normal person. Riboflavin, niacin, so you've got your vitamin B6, and then your folic acid and pantothenic acid, which is actually vitamin B5, and then iron as well. So basically, just on 40 grams, you're getting almost a quarter of all of those. But if you go up to 100 grams, you're getting basically half of all those vitamins sorted. That's awesome. That's really great. Right, so let's pour some out and have a look what they look like. I'm going to get my scale so we can see what a 40 gram portion actually looks like. Okay, well, millilitres. Let's go to grams. I'm going to try and pour with one hand. Okay, so that's 50 grams. That's pretty decent. So I like to have this, so I actually have 100 grams, but then I chuck in some fruit as well. And what's 100 grams? I mean, 100 grams of calories is only 371 calories. So I would have 100 grams, some fruit, and then some plant milk. So let's have a closer look. They look great. They're really sturdy. One of their big things is when they get by milk, they kind of milk poured them, they don't break up. But look, yeah, very difficult to break. These will not go soggy, where some of the own brand definitely do go soggy. Right, let's add some milk. I picked this up, just free soya milk from Lidl. I think it's 59p or something, just ridiculous. So I pour a little bit of milk over here, and the best thing, let me just get a spoon. The best thing about this cereal is it's probably not going to happen immediately, but it does go chocolatey. And it's not like it leaches all the chocolate immediately, but it does. You can already start to see that kind of like swirls of chocolate. It's so nice. If you can kind of make this, then go and make a cup of tea or something, come back. They won't have got soggy at all, but your milk will be really chocolatey. So yeah, I recommend if you pair Coco Shreddies, maybe some raisins on top, then some plant milk, which is enriched as well. That is a ton of nutrients there, because you've not only got the whole grain as well, you've also got the soybeans, which have nutrients in them themselves. Not too much, but definitely some. And then you have some fruit as well, and that is a definite great start to the day. Let me know if you like Coco Shreddies or regular Shreddies or even frosted Shreddies. Let me know in the comments which is your favourite, and we'll catch up in the next video. Cheers.